What's up, everyone? I'm Carlos, and welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Club. But please welcome back Olya, back to BFL.
Thank you for having me.
Love your face. She brought over Montales that I don't own, that she does, and she's going to go through them with me. Keep it right there. Montale, as you know, is a French niche perfume house founded in 2003 by Pierre Montale. They have a huge library, over 100, right?
Yeah, way over.
And these are some of your favorites that you're sharing with me today, yes?
Yeah, these definitely. So I did not bring my dark oud, which is, you know, my everyday signature, but I'm sure you're all familiar with dark oud.
That reminds me of you,
have it.
And it always reminds me of Renee from, you know, his channel. He loves that one a lot.
Yeah, that's like my signature.
So let's get smelling. These are from like 2010, 2011.
Yeah, these are definitely nowhere near new releases, but you know, they, in my opinion, are still very, very good. And you know, since we are going into really cold already season,
Finally,
yeah,
it was hot till like November.
Yeah, but I know like a lot of the scents that they launched were very kind of tropical and things like that and summery. These are definitely more for the winter season.
So hard hitters, right?
Yeah.
Heavy hitters, rather. So this is Black Musk. What do we got going on here? This is very full and dark, and
right. It's very peppery, very peppery, and it's very dirty. So if you're into, you know, I don't wear that kind of soft and feminine musk. If I already go down that road, I want something with a punch, and this is definitely very structured. And on a dry down on me, it's very dirty, which is what I like. You know,
you naughty girl, you. This is masculine.
Very.
This
very
is
masculine,
really like
very masculine.
Butch hardcore.
Yeah,
you know.
it's like badass, and but you can also layer it. So that's actually an interesting base. You could layer it with something else and kind of add that dirty, dry down, you know, punch to it.
All right. So what do we got next?
The next one is Santal wood, and it was kind of a tie. You know, I see similarities between the oud leather that I own and Santal wood. They're both a little bit on the saltier side for me. That's the best way. And this one is very kind of aquatic take on the Santal, so it's very refreshing. Again, very masculine.
It has a sparkly nature about it.
Yeah, it's kind of very. Yeah, it does. That's a perfect word to describe. It's very sparkly. So it doesn't have any of that creaminess of the Santal. It kind of opens very clean and salty.
This is going on skin.
Fresh.
I like it.
I knew you would.
Why haven't I ever smelled this one? I think you've tried to push it on me in the store.
Because I've always been a big fan of it, and I know that everybody kept going to oud leather, which is still a very, very good scent, and I have it as well. But I feel like this is something that maybe people just don't pay enough attention to. So check it out.
This feels sparkly yet cozy. It's kind of really in the middle. It's not overly masculine, woody, and there's nothing in it that screams or feels feminine or floral. I like it. That's a good one. Yes, absolutely. Please do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just so bright. You know, it's such a very bright, sparkling. That word "sparkling," I think, fits it perfectly.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
that smells nice on my skin. So this one is dark purple. What'd you do? You
yeah, that bottle went
you
through a lot of wear and tear. But you know how I love juicy scents. So that one is a very bright plum and blood orange.
Oh Lord.
It's that one definitely has a kick to it. It's so bright and it's powerful and it dominates the room. But it's just so happy. It's like my happy winter scent, because a lot of times blood orange, I wear some blood orange scents in the summer, but this one is just a really good fruit type of a
You gotta have some florals in here. I detect like
I think
rose,
there's also
maybe.
there's some rose in there, but I think that it doesn't take the center stage, you know. It's kind of just
it's not too heady.
Right.
I like that too. Wow. You know what? I always did like this house, but sometimes they're a little much.
Yeah.
Like you get what you pay for here. They're very strong. They last for many, many hours.
Yes.
And these are probably vintage bottles, I would imagine.
By now they are.
That one's good. Maybe a little more feminine than the others, but not completely. I would wear that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, definitely it has a little bit of that feminine kind of sweetness to it. But I think it's a pretty interesting one.
Next up is Oud Purple Rose. And this is also very nice. There's definitely a DNA about these fragrances. Definitely hefty, full, and what am I getting here?
So this is an Oud and Taif rose, and I think the rose is really just surrounded by Oud the entire time. You can't separate the two ingredients throughout the scent, and it's dark and it's spicy, but it's an interesting take on a rose, because Taif rose can be very, very feminine on its own. So I think in that cocktail, it's it becomes more dark and maybe more wearable for the evening. For me, it would have been the evening scent.
Yeah.
But somehow I see a little bit similarity between these two, and maybe it's the purple bottle.
The purple theme, right? The thurple.
It's the thurple theme. We came up with so many new words.
Thurple.
So yeah, that's a pretty interesting one. Can I smell it on you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, the oud jumps on you. The oud is very
But it's
oud-y.
not funky, medicinal, icky oud.
No, it's a pretty smooth one, but it definitely keeps on a very spicy side.
This I adore. I adore that. Santal wood. I'm gonna be reviewing that because I'll be owning it soon. Lastly, we have Aoud Forest.
And that's definitely the cleanest of them all. Very, very wearable, very aquatic opening.
This smells like a very masculine fougere.
Yes, but a little bit like more modern kick to it, which is what I like.
This is actually the most typical manly fragrance of all of these. These two lean feminine, these two are masculine, but this one's like a little barbershoppy even.
Yeah, it has a little grapefruit. It's a very kind of clean, more on a citrusy side, and almost like again on a marine citrusy side, but with a little bit of that oud in the background, just to kind of structure and back up the whole cocktail.
They're not compositions today; they're cocktails.
They're cocktails. Today we're in a cocktail mood, which is nice.
That's nice.
Oh, I love it. It's just such a happy, clean, bright scent. And I think I can call that sparkling. I'm going to steal that word, sparkling. I'm moving from velvety favorite to sparkling.
I think these two have the most versatility.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these would appeal to, to most people. And these are kind of, out there. So I feel like...
But I do like this musk, too. I had a decant of this, but I haven't worn it, and it's been a while since I picked it up. But I do like that.
Yeah, most people go towards like white musk, which is used in so many in so many different perfumes.
Yeah, that's naughty.
But this is a little, yeah.
So 5 Montale that I don't own that Olya does. We went through them in how long? 7 minutes. Mm-hmm. Is that a record or what?
New record.
So what's your favorite from here?
Oh gee. Okay, well we're gonna have to go with this.
Yeah, I like that one best too.
Yeah, I love this one. I'm gonna actually.
Right. So there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Montale for you with Olya. If you haven't subscribed to BFL, please consider doing so. If you want to follow her on social media, you can find her at Olya Bar on Instagram. Please click on the bell icon so you don't miss notifications on future reviews, content, and giveaways. Not one today, but I always have giveaways. Thanks so much for watching and take it easy.